Hi Virgo, welcome guys. Happy belated birthday or happy birthday this month since it's Virgo season. So let's get down to it guys, shall we? So Virgos, let's see what's going on with you guys for the month of September 2021. We're going to start off with my Illumination Oracle stack. Let's get some messages for Virgo for the month of September 2021. Guys, these are general messages, so do check your other placements, your Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising to get a full perspective of what's going on with you for the month of September. Have a full understanding. What messages do we have for Virgo for the month of September? My lovely, lovely Virgos. All right, let's get one more. Ooh. All right, messages for Virgo during the month of September. What messages do we have for Virgo for the month of September? Okie dokie. Bottom of the deck, we have hopes and wishes. First cards that came out, we have inadequate. Kind of like a piece of paper crumpled up, like someone's tired of an idea, didn't work out. Passionate romance came out. Hang on one second. Sorry guys, I was getting a call. Passionate romance. Hiding the truth. So we have a mask there. And then waiting for you. Well, teddy bear waiting. Look in the window. All right. Let's get some clarity on this. I feel like hopes and wishes with this at the bottom of the deck. I feel like we're having a little trouble in the bedroom, maybe a little trouble in the romance department this month, or you have been, and I feel like that's in regards to this. I feel like it's kind of like this: inadequate, passionate romance, right? Okay. And I feel like that's because someone's kind of hiding the truth that they're waiting for you. That's kind of what I'm getting. And someone's like broken up. I'm hiding the truth that I'm waiting for you. I'm hiding that I feel this for you. I'm hiding my emotions. That's kind of what I'm getting. But I feel like that there's like this wanting to, this need or this yearning to really communicate about emotions and feelings and romance. Let's get a little more clarity, shall we? Let's see what's going on with, go to my Aleister Crowley Thoth deck. See what's going on with Virgo for the month of September. I said Scorpio there for a minute. Virgo for September. What's going on with them for the month of September 2021? Tell me what's going on. All right. Virgo, you're really working hard this month for the month of September. Taurus energy, I've got the Prince of Discs as far as the energy that you're kind of like aspiring towards or your goal this month. As far as what's blocking you is the Magician or the Magnus. Now, this is the card of manifestation, but it's also to kind of like, I would say didn't come out in reverse, but because it's in the state of what's crossing, what's blocking you, could also be kind of like trickery, deceit, maybe not being entirely truthful or entirely forthcoming, maybe kind of hiding the truth a little bit is what's kind of coming out. But also too, like, I feel like you're also working on manifesting something and making something come about, and you're kind of struggling with that is what I'm getting. Could be two stories. As far as the energy that's in recent past, Ace of Wands energy, lots of fire energy. And this is my card of like sex and passion and sexual energy. Sorry guys, my cat's out there. sexual energy and just lots of creativity. Energy that you're moving towards is this Four of Pentacles, power, but it's also a card of like, you know, kind of reserve, like having a reserve, kind of saving money, maybe like working on towards a saving is kind of what I'm getting. As far as your subconscious, I've got Eight of Cups here, indolence. I kind of feel like you're mentally checked out is what I'm getting, Virgo. I feel like you've been wanting lots of passion, you've been wanting lots of romance, and it's kind of the energy that like you're wanting this spark, this ignition, you know, you're wanting things to kind of just light up again and light up for you. And I feel like you've kind of mentally checked out emotionally. Like I feel like you're very emotionally detached with the Eight of Cups. As far as like what's on like your consciousness is this Seven of Swords energy. You know, Seven of Swords, it's kind of like, I feel like with Seven of Swords, it's kind of like, I don't feel like you're getting like you're trying to look at things in a very practical manner, but maybe things are not always practical that are in front of you. Maybe not everything that you're dealing with is entirely practical. Trying to make practical sense out of, or logical sense out of something that maybe isn't entirely logic. Maybe that isn't entirely logical, because if you think about it, emotions and logic are totally different, right? You know, logic, we think with the left side of the brain, and with our emotions, those are more from the right side of the brain, where it's more creative, more emotional. So it's like kind of like this battle of left brain, right brain, kind of what I'm getting on the outside. I feel like you're also too, you may be actually having a lot of conversations with yourself when you're alone, when you're not in the presence, maybe even in the presence of others, maybe be talking out, like thinking out loud, having an open conversation with yourself is kind of what I'm getting. As far as the energy that's around you that you don't realize this month, Virgo, is this Knight of Cups energy. So Knight of Cups energy, I do feel like if you do have a person, or I do feel like you would be looking very attractive this month. This is your birthday month, definitely. So, and this is Virgo season. So I feel like you're looking very attractive. Someone's wanting to kind of offer some emotions to you. Maybe they're wanting to kind of, it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like these are they're kind of more, you know, Knights can tend to be a little bit more immature. Maybe not super deep. So maybe it's like, offering something emotionally, but like at a very basic level, or at a very immature level. Maybe not on the depth that you're really wanting, which could explain why you're emotionally closed off. As far as on the outside, energy that you're standing in, that you're kind of aware of, yeah, you definitely, either you or your person, I feel like you're kind of closed off with this Five of Discs energy. But you're very burdened. You're standing in a lot of worry, a lot of concern. I don't feel like you're really, if you're in a relationship, if you're married or in a relationship, and this is regarding a relationship, I don't really feel like there's a lot of open communication or a lot of communication here with you and your person. I feel like it's very much either like sex and matter of fact, and that's it. It's very sexual, very, you know, it's there's the physical aspect of it, and then it's the intellectual part of it, but there's there's no emotion whatsoever is kind of what I'm getting. If this is not, you may be separating from your person, or maybe in separation from your person. Someone's definitely feeling left out, or feeling worried that they might be left out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles here, Five of Discs. As far as the position in your hopes and fears, we have the Star card. I feel like this is definitely a card of prayer, reaching out, very much Pisces energy, Aquarius energy. You know, it's like she's going to the river at night under the moonlight and filling her cups herself with water, right? So she's going to the river to fill up the cups under the moonlight, almost like getting moon water, per se. And, you know, one is for her here. Here she has two. So one she's offering to the earth and one she's showering over herself, right? And this is my card of like kind of wishing on a star, dreams, aspirations. I do feel like you daydream a lot. I feel like you daydream a lot about how things would be, about how you want things to be, how they would be if you could be emotionally available. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. But I feel like this is also in the stage of like your hopes and fears. And so this also scares the living shit out of you, Virgo, is, oh my God, what's going to happen if I let my guard down and I become emotionally available, and what's going to happen to that? Oh my God, that's terrifying, right? Because you're no longer guarded. As far as your potential outcome for this month, for September, wonderful energy, 10 of Cups energy. This really is like, we're finally starting to get some emotions here. Happiness, wish fulfillment. I love that this is right above the star, guys. Okay? I really want happiness. I want emotional stability. I want to be emotionally available. Well, guess what? The universe is bringing it to you. Yes. Yes, please. Happiness, abundance, calmness, just basking in the light and love, beauty. Kind of underlying issues I've got is you are really on this blocked energy with the Two of Swords. Like I said, I really feel like there isn't a lot of communication between you and your person, if there is. And I feel like it's because there hasn't been a lot of truth. I feel like there's been a lot of secrets. I feel like there's been, in recent past, you know, the sex has been great. The chemistry between the two might be great. But as far as like, you can't seem to get any kind of emotions or communication flowing. And so it's just like kind of checked out, right? So I feel like you're kind of mentally blocked. You're kind of blocking this person off with the Two of Swords here. And it's kind of like, well, it's easier to not see or hear than to face the facts. Well, let's get into that, shall we? Because I feel like if you're choosing to ignore something, are things getting any better? No, they're not. Are we making any headway? How can you? You've got everything blocked. You're blocking things coming at you. So how can you really make progress, right? Yes, it might be able to cut out the mental clutter, maybe the chatter, but you're not really getting anywhere with the Two of Swords energy, blocking things off. Let's clarify this Prince of Discs energy with my Modern Witch Tarot. Clarify the Prince of Discs energy. Goal for Virgo for this month. Interesting. So I said it earlier, when the Magician popped out, when a Magician came out as what's crossing you, it's funny because the Magician comes out sideways. So I really do feel like you're really working towards manifestation, bringing something into fruition, and the Ace of Wands is here again. So I feel like you're really wanting to create this spark of sexual energy, romance, creativity, where there's like fire, passion, excitement. You're wanting to bring that excitement into your life right now, Virgo. Let's clarify why I've got the Magician crossing us. Shall we? The High Priestess. There's an imbalance here. I've got the High Priestess followed by the Six of Pentacles. So I feel like you're trusting your gut, you're trusting your intuition, and you're really working very hard trying to bring about a balance. But that does not happen overnight, does it? No, it doesn't. And she's kind of sitting here somebody else in Earth, I think Taurus maybe, had this in the same position, and a high priestess, and it's interesting because she's sitting here on her laptop. So I feel like you're kind of getting this, maybe you've seen something on social media, on your person's social media account, something that you didn't like, that was like, something in my gut was telling me something's not right, and then the magician comes out sideways like, yeah, there it is, shady business, not so much, not having it. You know, but I also feel like too, like you're wanting to bring in that balance. Well, that doesn't come in overnight. Six of Pentacles is all about give and take. You know, and here I've got a little bit more give than take because she's holding the smaller present over the one child, and then she's got the bigger present that she's handing over, right? And then underneath that, I've got the Queen of Cups. So I feel like what I'm getting, what's crossing you is that you feel that you would be able to be emotionally available with the Queen of Cups. You would be able to be more emotionally available. You'd be able to give and be more nurturing and more loving if you felt like there was more give and take. I feel like you feel like there's some shadiness going on that's kind of crossing you, or maybe some dishonesty, or there's just a lack of trust is kind of what I'm getting. That's really getting in the way of this balance. Clarify this Ace of Wands and the energy that's in recent past energy for Virgo. Four of Wands. Okay, yeah. Marriage, celebration, commitment. Four of Wands, clarifying the Ace of Wands. So there's a very strong foundation in recent past. I feel like there was a very strong bond, very strong foundation. Perhaps you and your person, either you were married or talking about getting married or talking about a union. And someone's kind of decided to someone's made up their mind, and I'm going to go this route with the Three of Wands, made up their decision. Clarify this Four of Discs as far as the energy that Virgo is moving towards this month in September. Let's clarify that. Oh, yeah, okay. So what I'm seeing, Virgo, here, gosh, I feel like you and Taurus have a very similar reading. Cards are a little bit different, but messages are very close. Would not be surprising if some of you were dealing with a Taurus here. Could also be Pisces with the High Priestess. But I have clarifying the Four of Discs. I've got Seven Pentacles, which is kind of like the waiting game. Right? Like you're kind of waiting for things to see if things are going to come about the way you need them to, kind of come into fruition. With the Seven of Pentacles, you're kind of waiting to see if, the fruits of your labor are going to bloom about. And that takes time. That clarifying the Four of Discs is all about kind of holding on to your money too. So I feel like this month might be a good month to kind of set a little bit of money aside, maybe start working on savings. Maybe you and your person are thinking about opening up a savings account, or maybe putting some money aside for like a bigger purchase down the road. But I feel like this is going to take some practice, and I feel like if this is in regards to your person, I feel like they need help with this. I don't think they're great with finances. Three of Pentacles is what I've got. Sorry, I got to cover. She's naked. So this is my card of kind of consulting others, getting help from your friends, card of like therapy. So they may need help. You may need help making this happen. I don't feel like this is going to be easy for you and your person, you to do on your own, or you to get your person to do alone. I'm going to clarify here the Eight of Cups. Let's clarify the subconscious, the Eight of Cups. All right. Universe said what it said, right? The card when a card comes out twice, it's like the universe is like, I said what I said, and I meant it. Why are you clarifying? So what I'm getting here is Eight of Cups, someone's like, I feel like you're very disconnected subconsciously. Like I said you're mentally checked out. You're mentally checked out. You're really wanting communication this month. You're really seeking communication from your person, Page of Swords. And you want this communication. You want forward movement. You want to move forward with your person. Eight of Cups energy here. You have this person that's kind of packed their bags and they've moved on, right? Because they're like, ugh, well, I've only got 8 cups. There's one missing. Things aren't balanced. And so, well, yes, here they've moved on. But what are they moving towards? They're moving towards the 9 of Cups. They're moving towards happiness, towards wish fulfillment, towards something that's better, right? And 8 of Wands is definitely wanting that movement. You know, like, I'm tired of being stuck. I'm mentally checked out. I'm wanting movement. I'm wanting action. And, you know, underneath that, I've got 6 of Cups, which is telling me that you're really kind of holding on to a lot of nostalgia. 6 of Cups is like my card of children, nostalgia, kind of thinking about, oh, way back when things were great, things were, you know, hunky-dory. And that's kind of like what you're like on this voyage for. Like, how do I get that back? How do I get that spark, right? That's what I'm gonna name this video, is like getting your spark back. It's like you want to see the needle move. You're wanting forward movement. Let's clarify why we've got the 7 of Swords here as far as your consciousness. Clarify 7 of Swords. Queen of Cups. Oh, there you are. The Hierophant. This is you and your energy. This is Virgo energy here. So Queen of Cups is clarifying the 7 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're very conflicted between left and right brain, like logical and emotional. And you're really struggling with that because on the, like, deep down, Virgo, you're so emotional. You're wanting love. You're waiting for love and acceptance. You know, and here it's almost like, oh, I had another card that came out. 10 of Swords. You're done waiting. You're done waiting. You're tired of waiting like, I have this cup to give, but I'm so over it. I'm so done waiting for that to come in and waiting for that commitment, because that's what the Hierophant is all about, a commitment, marriage, coming together, right? Because that's where we were before. Things were going great, hunky-dory, lots of sex and passion and good spark and creative energy and foundation and coupledom. And it's like, now it's like, well, I'm here waiting. Where's my person? Right? So let's find out the energy that's around you that you're unaware of. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. The Chariot. So what you don't realize, this Knight of Cups energy, this, you know, this love offer, I do feel like this person, if it is your person, could be Cancer energy, very much Cancer energy, because I've got Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then it clarified that by the Chariot. You know, this will be coming in quickly. I would say probably like mid-month. I'd be very surprised if your person isn't coming at you with some sort of emotions, something, you know, wanting to give you something emotional to hold on to this month, because the Chariot's here and that's all about speed and like now, right? Yeah. But I feel like you're still worried that they're juggling. As far as like energy that you're standing in, that you're aware of this month, clarifying that, I've got the World card. Okay. So I'm just going to say it like it is. If you're worried, if you're concerned, I understand that you've had some past turbulence But this Five of Discs is being clarified by the World card, which is telling me that this worry should be over by now. You really don't have need to worry anymore. Yes, there may have been some things in the past. Maybe there's been some secrets. Maybe things have not been clear. Maybe communication's not been clear with you and your person, and you feel like they've been kind of hiding the truth. Okay. Well, I remember I told you this waiting for you card is here, right? Waiting for you. Somebody feels left out in the cold. If you keep them closed out, if you keep them shut out, I feel like you're really missing out on an opportunity. And what's going to end up happening is I've got the World card here, which is telling me that a chapter is done. Something is finished. So a new cycle is beginning. But if you don't let this go, Virgo, the Tower is here to change it up for you, okay? That's kind of how I'm getting it. So if you aren't, not letting bygones be bygones, but stop worrying over past spilt milk, over past problems, you're not moving forward. And if you're not able to move forward, then the universe is going to shake things up for you because they're like, well, Virgo didn't close out that chapter, even though it is dead, done, stick a fork in it, like Ten of Swords energy, it's done. But they're still whining and crying over it. We're just going to have to shake it up for Virgo. So I would really say in this energy that you're standing in this month, Virgo, you know, take things at face value, right? Let's go into the star and clarify that for hopes and fears. Nine of Cups. Boom. Are we afraid of being happy? Are you afraid of truly being happy? You know, here she's got 9 cups, which a minute ago we had the 8 of cups, right? 8 of cups moving towards the 9 of cups, moving towards wish fulfillment, moving towards happiness, moving towards abundance, right? Okay, are we still going to kind of look smug? I hope not, guys. Because look, bottom of the deck. 2 lovers together, a partnership, Gemini energy coming together. This is great. Clarify the 10 of Cups for potential outcome. I just don't want to. But yeah, look at you, the Empress, and all they embody. Libra energy. Sitting on the throne, looking sexy and beautiful and abundant and surrounded by the luxuries. You know, and the beauty of I always say with the Empress does not seek others out. The Empress doesn't go out into the dating pool. The Empress doesn't get out there and start texting her potential mate or her person. No. The Empress has queens that she's over. So people come to her. Her suitors come to her. She's beautiful. She's abundant. She's sitting in luxury. And under that, I've got the 3 of Wands. Yes, please. We've made up our mind. We want happiness. I love this. Guys, this is how you're going to get your spark back. You want your spark back? This chapter is closed out, all right? Let the past be in the past so you can move forward. So, all right, let's close this out. Let's get some messages from my Spirit Animal Oracle deck. See what we have in store for you. What does Spirit have for you for the month of September, my lovely Virgos? What messages does Spirit have for Virgo this month, for September? Guys, I think these are beautiful messages. I really hope this makes sense. All right, I'm just going to take the top 3 because we had a bunch that came out. Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. I like that too. And if you think about it too, we think about the flamingo and how they'll stand balancing on one foot. And it is kind of like a balancing of emotions and balancing their stance in the water. Okay, let's think about that. They're standing in the water. That's basically a bird standing in water, which is air standing in water, which is standing in emotions, balancing our emotions, right? Having control over our emotions, embracing the in-between. The chameleon spirit, act as if. I love this. There's somebody else I watch, I believe it's Christopher with Minnow Pond Tarot. And he was actually, I was just listening to him the other day, and he was talking about scripting, where it's, you know, writing down as if you already exist in a certain state of mind, and basically bring it into fruition, bring it into manifestation. You know, this is very much like the magician of this deck, the act as if, you know, kind of like speaking things into existence, living things into existence, right? You know? And then last but not least, whale spirit, trust the great mystery. All right, Virgos, this is what I have for you for this month, for September messages. I do wish you all a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Happy Virgo season. Until next time, do be good.